What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video with ShitTalkTV. My name is Michelle, for those of you who don't know my name. And yeah, I'm just gonna get right to it. So there's a lot, there's not much to say about this. You know, I'm just gonna give my opinion. I'm gonna show a couple of videos, a couple of screenshots of the things that people were saying to Cardi and what Cardi said back to these people. Also, when I heard, so I had a few people who wrote to me and they told me to give my thoughts about this whole Cardi B situation where she was taking guys up to the hotel, drugging them and taking their money. So I looked up online to see what video they were talking about, and I did find the video and I'm gonna play that in a second. I looked at it and then I started reading the comments, and oh my goodness, the things that people were saying was really sad. So I wanted to go down, I live over here in Las Vegas, so I went down to the Las Vegas Strip and I was asking people what they thought about the situation, and I'm gonna play that too. I didn't get to talk to that many people only because I was by myself and I drew a humongous crowd. There was like 60 people around me, and I kind of got a little freaked out because I was by myself and I had my equipment. I had a book bag with stuff inside of it, and I didn't want nobody to like rob me or I don't know, do something crazy, and I'm like by myself. So I only asked just a few people to see where their minds were at. Okay, so let's get to it. I just want to say really quick, you know, I can kind of relate to what Cardi was saying, not so much, you know, drugging people, but on the stealing and robbing part. I don't respect half of the things, most of the things that I did in my past, but it was a way that I had to survive myself, you know. My parents weren't home that often. My dad was doing his own thing. My mom had like 8 jobs at once, so you know, I kind of just snuck out of the window, jumped off the roof, climbed over the gate, went to the projects to smoke and do drugs with friends. When you're from a place like New York, the Bronx, Brooklyn, this is a lifestyle that most people live, and they don't know that it's bad because it's what they're used to. They just live that lifestyle and that's it. I'm disgusted with most of the things that I've done in my life, and there were times where I would be with some friends, right? And we would be hiding behind cars, and the guys that I was with, they would have like towels or their t-shirts in their hand, and we would wait for people to walk past us, and we would come out from behind the car or the side of the car, and we would wrap the towel or shirt around their heads, bring them down to the ground, go in their pockets, take all their money, their jewelry, we would just take everything from them. If the guys like the shoes that the person was wearing, they would take their shoes, and you know, we would rob stores, and oh my goodness, the things that I thought that I was supposed to do to you know, have money in my pocket. You know, I didn't have my parents in my ear all the time saying, you shouldn't steal, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this, because I don't want to say that they were kind of like that. I can't get into my parents, but you know, they lived a little weird lifestyle too. But when you're on the East Coast, you know, in a place like New York, Brooklyn, Bronx, you know, you don't really have strong adult figures in your life to tell you, you know, to teach you right from wrong. You know, most people out there, they don't even have like parents. They're adopted, foster care. Their parents are drug addicts. Their parents are drug dealers. Their dads go to jail, and the mom is left raising the kids by herself, or the dad dies, or the dad just runs off. There's just so many different things that happen out there with parents, and you know, if you don't have a strong adult figure in your life, then you do tend to, you know, steer off the wrong way, doing everything else that everybody around you is doing. You know, it's very rare to hear someone making it out of New York even alive, or making it to a different state where they can live a better life like me. I should have never landed over here in Las Vegas, but I am here living in Las Vegas, and I think I live a pretty decent, quiet life. I don't do anything bad, and yeah. So this video with Cardi B had resurfaced from a live video that Cardi B did maybe I think 3 years ago or something like that, and she kind of said that she did whatever she did. But what gets me really angry is the fact that they're comparing her to Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. R. Kelly, let me tell you something about these two stupid men, these dirty little predators. predators. R. Kelly and Bill Cosby did this to dozens of women. You know, Bill Cosby, I think it says 60 women had came forward saying that he drugged them and raped them. R. Kelly, he would manipulate women and convince them that he was the only thing in their lives that was good, you know, making these women, you know, kind of fiend for the type of love that he was giving off. I also read that he would sit in front of elementary schools, high schools, and he would pick up young females. And all he has to say about that is, if their papers say that they're legal, then, you know, I love women. I'm gonna have sex with them. Like, that's just what I do. Like, that was his response. You know, like, that is so stupid, first of all. So, if you go to Germany, I know in Germany, the legal age for girls is like 14. So, if he goes to Germany, he has sex with a 14-year-old. I guess that's okay in his eyes. Why? Because she's legal. Like, that's just so dirty. He's just trying to make it okay for what he's doing. You know, he's saying they're legal. So if it says that they're legal, it's okay for me to bone them because I love women. I love little girls. I like to sit around little girls' schools and pick up little girls and love little girls. And then Bill Cosby, you know what he was accused of? He was accused by 60 women, 60, of rape, drug-facilitated sexual assault, sexual battery, child sexual abuse, and sexual misconduct. Look at all these things. And he actually confessed to it. He said, yeah, that's me. I did it. And now he's in jail getting what he deserves, because he deserves that shit. He deserves to rot in prison. So yeah, like I said, I think it's really messed up that they're comparing her to Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. Like, she didn't sit there. She's not in front of schools waiting for little boys so she could touch these little boys and drug them and have sex with their unconscious bodies. So yeah, you know, when a guy drugs a woman, their intentions usually is to have sex with their unconscious bodies. Men do not need women to be awake to get a hard on. Women, if they're gonna drug a guy, it's probably not to have sex with them, because face it, what are they gonna do with their unconscious bodies? It's not like they're up, you know, it's not like their winkies are hard, they can't get hard, they're unconscious, their body isn't working. You know, what are they gonna do with their unconscious body? Shove something in their butts? No, girls are not gonna do that. That's not even a thing. Women don't kidnap men and then rape them and drug them. They don't do that. There's really not a lot of cases of them doing that. There's like, not a lot at all. A lot of these people are, you know, coming after women because it's unnatural for women to come out and defend themselves. You know what? It's about time that these women are defending themselves, you know? And this isn't going to be the last time that something like this happens. And I'm not talking about a woman drugging somebody, but this isn't going to be the last time that a woman defends herself. There's too many women that keep their mouths shut with the shit that men do to them, you know? And it's like sometimes they feel like people aren't going to believe them. You know, there's no proof, because men are really sneaky and they don't do things out in the open where, you know, people could see it and say, oh yeah, no, I was there, I saw them do that. You know, guys are very sneaky and they do things behind closed doors so that the woman never has any proof. So you can't compare Cardi to these predators, you know. This guy, all she did was drug him, and we still don't even know the full story to this, you know. The guy said that he went to the bathroom and when he came back, he drank his drink and then he doesn't remember anything. He woke up the next day, you know, he was missing money and all that stuff.
You knew what you were getting into. This fine ass bitch was coming to you like, hey, what's up, daddy? Let's go have sex. And you were like, yeah, let's go have sex. I'll go with you to your room. I'll go up there. Yeah, let's do this. I'll pay for the Uber. I'll pay for this. I'll pay for that. Yeah, I'll make it my dick sucked.
Again, I do not respect a lot of the things that I did a few years ago. You know, I did a lot of shit that I'm not proud of. And some of those things was doing drugs. I did a whole lot of drugs. I was a cokehead when I was 15. I used to do acid a whole lot. I used to do Molly all the time. But, you know, I have a very low tolerance. You know, I'm a small person. I'm a small woman. When I used to do all these drugs, all these different types of drugs, I've never in my life blacked out. And if I've overdosed, then I ended up in the hospital. That's what happens when you overdose. Because you really can't black out with these drugs. I swear you can't. You just really can't. The only thing that I could say that I blacked out with is, you know, alcohol. If you drink way too much, then you can definitely black out and you can do things that you won't even know that you're doing. Most men have high tolerances, you know, if they're a bigger built. So this guy said that he walked away, he came back, drank his drink, fell asleep, you know, got knocked out, and then he doesn't remember anything. When he woke up, he was missing his iPod and $850 and a couple of other things. But this guy, he got what he deserved. He went to this hotel with the intentions of cheating on his woman. He was engaged. He said, oh, that's my fiance. You know, I didn't want to come out because I was engaged and I didn't want my fiance to get upset. Wow. Congratulations, my guy. You are a cheater and you're crying now because Cardi took a little bit of money from you. First of all, you went to that strip club giving her money. And then you went to a hotel with her with the intentions of having sex with her and cheating on your partner. Guess what? It wasn't Cardi. And you're upset because it was Karma who did it to you and not Cardi. Most of the people who are against what Cardi is saying are mostly men. And I feel like these guys are so upset because it's unnatural for women to defend themselves and come after guys. So when it happens to a guy, it's almost like they get butthurt. They're like, oh my God, one of my guys got hurt. That's not right. She's a whore. But if she didn't steal the money and she didn't drug him, then everybody would have gave that guy a pat on the back and said, yeah, man, you got to have sex with Cardi. Woo! My goodness, you cheated on your woman. Good shit, man. What girls are you going to get tonight? Oh, you got twins lined up? Oh, good shit, bro. Because that's what they do. They don't look at each other and bash each other for the things that they do on a regular basis. But once a woman comes after a guy, doesn't rape him, doesn't kill him, doesn't torture him or beat him, she gets bashed for kind of taking a couple of dollars. For all these guys out there who are talking shit about Cardi and saying, oh, you're dirty, she's this, she's that, she smells like this, she smells like that. If you put Cardi inside of the room with you guys and she bent over, best believe you're going to take your cock out and you're just going to go try to slip it in. You know, guys, it's really hard for you guys to really use your brain when it comes to women. You guys use the other head. So I went to the strip and I asked a few people out there what they thought about this situation. I only got a couple of people who actually spoke back with me. I had a bottle of Hennessy and I had a board with me that said, if you want a free shot of Hennessy, just answer a couple of questions. And when you're talking about a topic with somebody drugging a drink, I guess people don't want to talk to you because they feel like you have drugged their drinks. So a lot of people definitely came up to me like, oh, you probably drugged that shit. And I'm like, no, I didn't. But I didn't get that many people who came up to me talking, but I did get some. So I'm just going to go ahead really quick and I'm going to play what some of those people had to say. I'm going to show what Cardi said. I'm going to show off a couple of the things that people are writing to her on her pages. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Niggas must have forgot, my nigga, the shit that I did to motherfucking survive. Like, I had to go straight. I had to go, oh yeah, you want to fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drug niggas up and I robbed them. That's what I used to do. Nothing was motherfucking happening to me, my nigga. Nothing.
Want a free shot? All right. Okay, it's a fresh bottle. I haven't even opened it. I just got here. But you have to answer a couple of questions first.
If you drugged it, I'm gonna come back and find you.
I'm gonna be here all day.
Okay.
You're gonna find me. You're gonna find me right there too.
Okay.
Oh shit, it's already recorded. Okay, I'm Michelle. Okay, so everybody know, do you know the situation with Cardi B? Like her.
Oh yeah, her drugging, yeah.
And taking them to the hotel, taking their money.
I'm
not gonna do the intro right now, but how do you feel about that?
I think it's wonderful. I think she did her job, and they should not have been paying for vagina, and they should not have been paying for vagina. And if they did, and they didn't give her enough, then it is what it is.
So you're not against it? You're not like, oh, fucking asshole.
No, I'm not.
She should go to jail.
No, I don't think so. I think Cardi is a.
You're a fan of hers?
Yeah, I think Cardi.
Woo! Saving Cardi B. It's not surviving. It's saving Cardi B.
Saving Cardi B.
Saving Cardi B. Man, these dudes are out here cheating.
Exactly.
And then they get drugged, and then they lose their money. It's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You obviously don't give me the money anyways. Why not just take it from me right now?
Exactly.
I got the chance to.
Exactly.
No, I think Cardi's an idol.
This
Are
one.
we still live right now?
Yeah. What? Oh,
okay.
keep going?
No. I thought it's trying to
We have our first participator. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There you go. You get your shot.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Oh yeah, Cardi.
Surviving Cardi.
Saving Cardi B.
Saving Cardi B.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I don't know if you heard about surviving Cardi B and her drugging dudes and then bringing them back to the hotel and then taking their money.
Sucking them off, yeah.
So how do you feel about that?
I think that it was good that she sucked off hella dudes for money. So good job, Cardi B.
But how do you feel about Cardi B taking dudes, drugging them, and then taking their money?
From a guy's perspective, that's really sad, but on a woman's perspective, she's got to get her money. She's got to get her money. She's got to get her money.
Cardi drugged people to get money out of them. And everybody is relating it to Bill Cosby, who drugged people to rape them and have sex with them. I mean, Cardi B did her thing. Long story short, why are you in a hotel room with some random
So
stuff
you
like
don't
that?
think she violated these men?
I don't. I really do not think that she violated this man at all because these men put themselves in the position to where they could be violated because they wanted to be violated by these women. Whose fault is it that you decided to go up to some random room with some random woman with random intentions, knowing that you were gonna have sex? Whose fault is that? I mean, yours. And what happened after that is your fault. I mean, long story short, you knew what you were getting into. This fine ass bitch was coming to you like, hey, what's up, daddy? Let's go have sex. And you were like, yeah, let's go have sex. I'll go with you to your room. I'll go up there. Yeah, let's do this. I'll pay for the Uber. I'll pay for this. I'll pay for that. Yeah, I'll make it my dick sucked. Did I get my indecent word? Does this person rape me? Does this person touch me? Did this person stick something in my ass to where I would feel indecent? Nope, they did not. Exactly. So whose fault is that?
All right, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So with all of that said, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys really think that Cardi did wrong for doing what she did? I mean, the guy did go with the intentions of cheating on his woman, and karma did bite him in the ass, and he got upset because that's what happened, you know? And yeah, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this if you want, or don't share it if you don't want to. If you guys want me to do a video for something you guys are curious about, like if you want my thoughts on something, just let me know. I have no problem making a video for anybody. Or if you guys are going through something in your life, I also try and give advice to some of those people who kind of need it and they don't have people to talk to. I like to be that person. So, my name is Michelle, this is ShitTalkTV, and I will be back with another video in the next week or so, alright? You guys take care, stay positive, stay happy, and don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the little bell in the corner so you don't miss a video drop, okay? Alright. Take care, people. Peace!